Hi LifeProofers! Today we're going to look at the belt clip and I'll show you how you can assemble it and use the features of it. On the side of your package you'll see a series of helpful steps on how to assemble your LifeProof belt clip. So in the package you will see that there is the sled for the belt clip, and then we've thoughtfully included two different sizes of belt clips to cover the range of uses which you may have. We have a 1.5 inch belt clip, which is the clip that you will most likely be using for regular civilian use, and then we have a 2 inch belt clip which is typically used for military, police, search and rescue and other rugged duty belt uses. Choosing the correct clip. The 1.5 inch clip is the clip you're most likely going to use for daily use, whereas the 2 inch belt clip would be the clip you would use if you were in military, police, search and rescue, fire, to attach to a duty belt. Now it's essential that you choose the correct clip the first time, because once we install it to the sled, it's going to be permanently attached. This is so that we can ensure a very rugged and secure fit and a low profile. Now you might be tempted just to fit the 2 inch clip for all purposes. However, consider this. If you look at how the 1.5 inch clip fits, it fits very snugly on the belt with not much movement. If I were to fit the 2 inch clip, which has a lot more room here on the belt, it allows far more play. So while it's not too difficult to use with the 2 inch clip, it does have a lot more play on it. So I'd recommend first trying the clip on your belts and selecting the snuggest fit first. To suit my belt, I've chosen the 1.5 inch clip. However, we are going to use two of the clips together, as shown in step 1, to support the clip latches as it's installed into the sled. First, open each of the clips and put them in together like this so that each clip has their latches facing outwards. The next step is we'll take the 1.5 inch clip, make sure that the opening latch up here is aligned with the top of the lock, and then press it into place firmly like this. Now that's assembled. I can remove the 2 inch clip and you'll see that's in place. However, we have the LifeProof medallion which we'll insert here, which will prevent this from being able to come out. If you don't put this in, there is a risk that the latch may release here. So once we put this in, press this into place, the belt clip is now permanently attached to the LifeProof sled. Okay, let's try out our belt clip. You'll notice that there is a swivel on the back here which allows us to adjust it for left or right-handed use, or really for any camber or angle that you want to use the clip. I prefer to use mine facing inwards like this. And I insert the LifeProof iPhone case simply by putting the bottom of the case in first and pressing the top in, and you'll see how that snaps cleanly into place there. This is with the screen facing out, which makes it easy to grab it with one finger. I use my index finger, pull it out, and then I can pick up the phone and make a call very simply and easily. I can also face the phone in with the back facing out to help protect the screen from any impacts that may happen while I'm walking. And you'll also notice that the camera is facing out here. So if I wanted to do a little bit of stealth filming, I could start a video recording, leave the camera facing out, and nobody would know the difference. Now you'll see on the back of the clip there is a lock. And when it's in the down position, this prevents the lock from opening. So if I put my phone in, lock it in place, close the lock, now it's impossible to open the latch to get the phone out if you wanted to secure it to your belt. Putting it back on my belt again, you'll see how the swivel works. So I can adjust it to any cant or camber that I want for a simple draw, where if I'm left-handed I can just as easily place it on the left side of my belt here, turn it around like this for a very simple and convenient draw once I unlock the lock to be able to pick up the phone and make a call. couple of little bonus extras. I can use the belt clip as a stand if I'm making FaceTime calls. Just simply take the clip facing down like this and set it on the table. If you're using the 2-inch clip, just simply use the top part of the clip rather than the bottom to give you the angle that you want for display. One of my favourite off-label uses of the belt clip is actually as a high and low camera shot mount. You can see I've taken a piece of wooden moulding, I've sculpted it with a pocket knife here to make a ramp for the latch so that when I put it in, latches into place, and now I can use the camera to take very high shots, or I can turn it around and take very low shots looking underneath things, or even filming underwater with this very simple setup. And of course it's easy to use as a monopod too. If I want to take very still shots, just simply hold the pole there on the ground, and you can turn it gently for panning and zoom.